Let's do a few review problems. These are going to be chosen just kind of from all of the material, so you don't know what to expect. I think it's a good thing to approach some of these without knowing ahead of time if we're dealing with a binomial or if we need to do combinations or permutations, because a lot of the problems here are trying to decide which counting techniques or probability techniques we should be using. Alright, so we have 8 people are presenting at a competition, and how many orders can these projects be presented? Well, it looks like all 8 people are going to present projects. We do care about order, and it doesn't make sense for somebody to have multiple, to present multiple times. So I would say this is without replacement, and this is order matters. You'll notice that I kind of went straight into talking about the questions about which counting technique. I know that I'm dealing with a counting technique here right off the bat because it says in how many ways can this happen. I'm not even talking about a probability. So when I finish this question, I better end up with an integer. It doesn't make sense for me to end up with something like 0.3 because there's not 0.3 ways that something can be presented. There's going to be an integer number of ways. So it's without replacement and order matters, which means we're talking about a permutation. And actually, we're kind of in a subset of permutations. This is actually going to just be a factorial, because we're taking all 8 people. We could do 8 NPR 8, but of course that's just 8 factorial. It's arranging all 8 of them. So there would be 8 factorial ways that these projects could be presented.